taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And, we also got some more boxing next week. Well, we have boxing on Friday, which is Top Rankings, but actually been promoting pretty decently. The homecoming of Keyshawn Davis and his brothers. Now this was the fight that Brian Norman, was supposed to go fight his voluntary on. But
as a co-main, as a world champion,
he's supposed to fight Derek Cuevas, the welterweight champion. We're talking about 147 champion, and you're gonna be co-main for maybe not even co-main for a fucking 135, not even a champion.
So that's what I'm saying.
So of course, because of the backlash, because it clear that Norman and his team was not looking very good, so he had a quote-unquote hand injury, and he won't be ready to fight until March of 2025. Which is
Get the fuck out of here. Nigga bitched out. That's what happened.
Yeah, of course. Now,
when does fucking hand injuries take that fucking long to heal? You said March?
Yeah, March 2025. Yeah.
What type of hand injury was it? Was it a fracture?
They never specified what it was.
They didn't disclose it.
Exactly. It's some bullshit.
Yeah, unless he got shot through his hand like Tevin Farmer. That's bullshit. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Cause bro, like, I've had so many hand injuries. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, the card's pretty good. It's one of the top ranks. The African, a lot of niggas on this card. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Troy Isley.
He said this is the Juneteenth card.
I'm saying, but they got Troy Isley and Abdullah Macy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the and his brothers.
Well, yeah, no, but obviously the whole thing is, Keyshawn, luckily, he is the main event, and he probably has the best fight of everyone on there, obviously, based on someone who gave Richardson Hitchens a tough time, and if you talk to most people, he should have actually
got robbed.
Yeah, he should have gotten with Gustavo Lemos. And like I said, Lemos is known for two fights. That fight, and then he sent Lee Selby into retirement by brutally knocking him out in 5 rounds. So dude is clearly a quality. He's a quality fighter, and I know Hitchens. Hitchens was got so much criticism over the Lemos performance. Like, he's still defending it to this day.
I don't know. I see Lemos spoiling.
And for these two is like LB and I were talking about is we go because Lemos has the power to do it. Like, he can absolutely do it. But the one little drawback is it's at 135, whereas he fought Hitchens at 140.
He's going back down, right?
Yeah, he's going down.
Yeah,
so y'all think he drained his power too?
All wrong.
Pedraza. That happened to Pedraza. Pedraza's a little older, but did he stop Pedraza, right, Keyshawn?
Yeah, he stopped Pedraza.
Different type of fighter, but same scenario, but like the power.
Lemos is more in his prime. Yeah, Lemos is more in his prime age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but 5 pounds is 5 pounds, though.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, if I checked FanDuel. Lemos is like plus 430. They didn't release the props yet, but overall the money line is just plus 430. So it's like there's probably
it's fucking winnable.
Yeah, absolutely winnable.
But this is the thing. This is homecoming fight. So it's like he got to drop this. Like Lemos would have to drop this nigga like 3 times.
Facts.
Yeah.
Put him on the ropes like 80% of the round.
Yeah, but on the other hand too, I will say about I think Top Rank has actually done a pretty good job of matchmaking Keyshawn Davis. They are you can tell they're trying to fast track him, but they're fast tracking them in the right way. Like, it's
in the right way.
Yeah, when Top Rank likes you, the matchmaking is perfect. And
this is the most risky fight.
They like Keyshawn Davis.
No, they like Keyshawn because I remember Keyshawn got the gifted pause. He got the gifted gab. He got a good personality. I remember when he was started on the zone, he was like on his second fight on the zone. He would come to the commentary booth and just like talk throughout 3 fights. I'm like, damn, this kid got a lot of charisma. In boxing, you need that. I'm saying you need, that draws in a casual.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a star. He's on his way.
He needs to keep winning, and hopefully by KO. That's gonna help. That's definitely help.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, with the exception of the one no contest, that he got, and it was a fight that was probably his worst performance as a pro. Because I think he got turned to a no contest because he failed the drug test.
The weed.
Yeah, he was on that.
So hopefully, I think dude seems to have gotten that shit under control. But now he's definitely facing someone that could easily, if he's not careful, that could easily put him away. Do we all think that Lemos has a chance to actually? First of all,
Nope.
who thinks Lemos has a chance of actually beating him?
Nope. Not a
And
chance.
this is 140. Lemos probably beats it or makes it a draw. But at 135, like how many fights did Lemos have at 135? Like,
No, he was like around. He was supposed to fight Kambosos back then, and at 135.
even recently, like
no, he
when's
missed
the last time he fought at 135?
When he beat Selby, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
That was so
Damn, that
long.
was a minute ago.
That's what I'm saying. That was so long ago.
Yeah, so
And I don't know if he could bring that type of energy because when Selby gets his ass whooped, man, he eat his ass.
yes, and I'm pretty sure Top Rank would not. Lemos was pretty much signed to Top Rank because he gave Hitchens a hard fight. So it was like,
Because they saw him as like, okay, if he could be a good opponent, B-side, like, cause they're gonna throw him in the damn gauntlet,
yeah, exactly.
and it's like, how they do, like, Pedraza finally got used up, so they got him,
Right.
or you can say Pedraza and Coleman finally got used up. You want to just add them together or some shit.
Yeah, so let's try to get somebody new and see, their prime to see how much we can get out of them. For my prediction, I think Davis will probably decision him, and I wouldn't be surprised if Davis at least drops him maybe a couple times in the fight. But I think Davis
sounds like that. You mean he could stop him even or not?
Lemos is tough. He's a tough guy. Like
He's never been stopped. Yeah, he never been stopped.
he's never been stopped.
He never lost. I mean,
He
he lost. I guess he lost, but he never really lost.
Yeah. And Hitchens didn't really beat him. Like everyone, like it was just one of those fights.
I'm not gonna lie, Hitchens didn't beat him. Yeah, he did not.
Yeah,
Hitchens got the decision, but he
He got his gift. He got his one get out of jail pass.
Yeah. But I honestly think he'll probably he could probably jump a couple of times though. But I think he'll win a decision. I think it's a 10 rounder. Let me just double check on that.
It's 10.
It's a 10 rounder.
You think he got power like that to be just dropping Lemos?
That's kind of crazy. The Schofield fight was 12 rounds, but this shit's 10. Because the winner of this becomes mandatory for Baranchek. Like I saw a few reports, the winner just gets a chance at the title. So it's kind of crazy. This is still a 10, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. But I guess they're trying to keep them at 10 rounds before they have to kind of make that jump to 12 rounders though. But my prediction is I think Keyshawn will win a decision. Will probably drop it a couple of times. What about you, Pilot?
Yeah, that's Keyshawn for sure. Again, I'm high on Keyshawn. He fights, I know he fights under Bomac. He kind of tries to take some elements of Bud, but he's kind of, puts his own spin to it. He's a pretty good fighter overall. This is his biggest, his toughest fight for sure. I know Pedraza's a former champ, but he's seen better days. Lemos is kind of in his prime. He's 28 years old, Argentinian. But I like Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn gonna win. I'm gonna be optimistic and go for like a 9th round knockout or like a stoppage type of thing. 9th round.
All right. Let's see, Rome. What about you? You gotta go with the upset or nah?
Yeah, this nigga hella optimistic, nigga. No, I'm going with Lemos decision, and nobody gets knocked down. It's just a hard fought fight.
Oh damn! Like if honestly, a Lemos decision, like I would definitely want to know what the odds are for that one. They haven't released it yet, but yeah, Lemos decision, like Elby said, he'll probably have to drop him like 3 times at least to try to get this.
I think Lemos straight up is just this plus 520, so decision got to be at least plus 1,000 or something.
Yeah, Lemos by decision is probably gonna be at least down plus 750 or some shit.
Plus 1,200, some shit crazy.
the draw is gonna be like 2,000.
No, it won't be a draw. They're gonna give us a winner, but
Because this is the thing. Like Davis goes into the rope sometime, but he has more of a two-fisted attack. Hitchens don't. So like I feel like they'll have some good exchanges, but
Who do you think's a better boxer, Keyshawn or Hitchens? Who do you like better setter between those two?
Keyshawn, of course. Hitchens, really?
No, you're not a fan of Hitchens.
by a landslide, nigga.
Hitchens is just Shakur Stevenson with one arm
Yeah,
and less defense. So come on.
That's a
Hey,
hell.
salute. What it do, Steph Brown?
Oh,
you
man.
too, Steph. Be safe. Be well, brother.
Salute, Steph.
If this was at 140, I would say Lemos by decision. But 135, I gotta go Keyshawn, maybe even split decision.
So it'll be a tough fight, for sure.
I feel like if Lemos could get out of the first 3-4 rounds without taking big punishment, and he gets kind of accustomed to the weight again, I think we got a fight on our hands.
That's what we're all hoping.
Yeah. This is damn. I'm hyped for this shit. But yeah, Keyshawn by decision.
Right. P, what about you? I know. So
All y'all some Keyshawn stands. Keep going.
Nah,
boy.
man. I listen. You don't play games with the weight. So, dude was killing himself to make 135. Couldn't make it. Went up to 140, and now it's going back down. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna look good come fight day. So, and I think Keyshawn gonna try to tag him early. He gonna try to make a statement early.
Hometown shit.
You know how the hometown fighters be. He gonna try to assert himself early, put his foot on the gas. Not even gonna let Lemos come to him. He gonna go straight to Lemos, try to push him back. It gonna be a good fight. I think Lemos gonna try to land some good shots. I think he probably will, but I think it's gonna be an accumulation of. I think he's gonna get knocked down like twice, and I think he gets stopped in the 8th round. I'm going Keyshawn 8th round KO.
Okay, a knockout prediction, the lone one. All right, that's not bad. All right, I could see that too. You know,
Because Lemos is aggressive enough, and Davis punches hard enough. He does let his hands go, but like I don't know if he's ever fought somebody this aggressive. But then we don't know if Lemos had this aggression at 135.
The fight before Keyshawn, I don't know if it was a fight before, but he faced a guy that was pressuring him quite a bit. That was a good practice, I guess, or a good. Because remember the last fight, he didn't get a stoppage, but it was a guy that was like relentless for all 10 rounds or whatever.
Yeah, and that was like it was a good polished performance by him. Like, dude,
yeah,
like
what's his name? Mondueno, that's who it was. Yeah, from Pro Box.
Yeah, and so I mean, like I said, like that's why I said his matchmaking so far to get to this point has been solid. Like I mean, it's been really good. So, like I said, I mean, if he can't beat the Lemos, then he's probably not ready for a title shot.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
It should have been Lemos and Paro.
Because they said the winner faced Baranchek for the WBO title, but if Lemos somehow were going to win, they ain't going to give him the shot.
They're probably going to make him run it back.
But Keyshawn wins though, and he looks good in that though. But okay, let's get that belt on Baranchek.
Right. So yeah,
they looking at it like a showcase fight with an asterisk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely need that. So, I mean, hopefully, like I said, hopefully that fight doesn't disappoint. And then, like Pilot said before, like they have a lot of their talent on this card. Troy Isley, Abdullah Mason, who pretty much is the future, and then of course Keyshawn's brothers, Kelvin. Kelvin is not as good as Keyshawn at all. And truthfully, like I mean, how he's still undefeated, I don't know, but he's not that great. I don't think he's anything special. And then the Keyshawn Davis is the one that's debuting. And then of course another person who I didn't see who who got added to the card is one Reese Salim. I want to believe, seriously, I want to believe that Reese Salim has something, is the future. I truly want to believe that Reese Salim can get better. Because, come on, like, that dude cannot be.
I don't know what happened to dude. Like, I was so high on bro, like, he wanted me some money, like, I don't know where it went, like, with this dude. Like, all it took was one rugged Mexican to say, "Oh, wait a minute, this dude's not as good as he."
I stepped away. Who you talking about? My fault. Who you talking about?
Reese Salim. He's also on.
He's on this card too. That blew my mind. He's on that card, man.
Yeah, the Reese Salim, when he's at his best, like dude is like the truth. I don't know what the fuck happened.
No, that Goodman fight and the PBC inactivity. When you're in that kind of spot, you know, you need to fight 2 times a year. You know what I'm saying? You lost a Goodman, and he's kind of after fight.
Yeah, and that Goodman fight was a punishing fight too. I was just like, I'm trying to figure out how, because
that Mexican was already beating his ass before that Goodman fight.
It did surprise me. The way Goodman beat him so clearly, I was like, God damn, I thought you were a little better than that. I'm just saying, you know.
What was Baez who was putting hands on him, ain't it?
Yeah, Baez was put. Yeah, that was the day that the Mexicans took over, and that the one where the Mexicans didn't say like, wait a minute, hold. What's all this jobber shit you niggas just talking about? yeah, that was the card.
Showcase, all right, I was showcase on y'all niggas. Like.
Yeah, and Baez almost beat him, so it's like, what the fuck? And then Goodman beats him like clear. So, because I remember I saw the highlight because we were in New Orleans, and I watched as soon as I got back, I watched the fight. I was like, God damn it! Like Goodman really beat his ass.
Yeah, that was on the Zoo card, I think. I think that was Zoo. No,
it was on the Zoo card. Yeah,
like Zoo Campos, I think it was.
Yeah.
Hold on, Steph Brown got a comment. Keyshawn could do a lot of things. Has reach, size, power, and athleticism. Hopefully, he can put it all together. There's plenty of smoke for him. I still think gold for him ahead of 135 weights.
Damn, nigga, why you reading that shit like Broner, nigga?
I was making sure I was trying to say everything correctly.
I like Keyshawn a lot too. Like I've always preferred Keyshawn as a prospect over Frank Martin. You know, because remember they had that little beef and shit. But you gotta show improve now, because now you're facing world class, you know, competitors. You know what I'm saying? You're facing a guy that beat probably a top 5-ish 140 guy, clearly. But lost.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's true. Like like pretty much the stars are aligning for him. He just has to keep winning these fights. Yeah, and he'll be a champion probably in his next 2 fights. After
because Top Rank already, like, man, I can tell they embarrassed Teofimo Lopez.
They're
looking at Keyshawn to take his spot. And they're doing the same thing.
Did Keyshawn, did he lap Muratalo, y'all think? Because Muratalo was ahead of schedule at 130, but I feel like Keyshawn just kind of took his spot a little bit.
Well, yeah, because Muratalo is not kind of like he should have been stepped up.
You don't have the pedigree. I mean, Keyshawn was a silver medalist, right? Did he win silver?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he would get because Andy Cruz.
Motorola, like, I mean, what's his name? He should have still fucking. He should have had a title fight or a big like top 3 type fight already.
Yo, did y'all ever see that Teofimo on Cam and May shit?
Yeah, I saw that. I watched Cam and May video.
Yeah, I feel like them niggas like threw dirt on him pretty much, in that I don't know if y'all seen it. Like,
no, I mean, at least Cam
was kind of like shit. They was
mentioned,
like kind of like shitting on him in his face type shit.
I mean, Cam mentioned the monkey. They're being cordial, but Cam did mention, ask him why he calling niggas monkeys. But then Teo just doubled down on it, calling him a black boy yesterday or some shit.
Yeah. See, Teo loves his racist dog whistles. It's starting to get tired. Okay, Lukey said, boxing is becoming personality based. In a way, as it probably should be, because you don't want robots in boxing. So it's like you actually want.
Yeah, because remember the old school boxers, you give them a chance to talk. These niggas are talking, they be hyped up, happy. Yeah. Like these motherfuckers don't be caring.
But like Muratalo, even like
the greatest of all time have like the best personalities. Floyd, Muhammad, Mike Tyson.
With Muratalo and Virgil Ortiz, those guys, the Robert Garcia fighters, see like he got them kind of like on a military, like this beat, don't say outlandish shit, and none of them do. Bam, none of them really go, they're underlined. You know what I'm saying? They do a good job of just, unfortunately, they don't show their full personality
Like
because
even Inoue showed personality by dyeing his hair frost and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That nigga be looking like a fucking. That nigga be looking like a Dragon Ball Z star when he come out. That's a little bit of flair. That's flair. That gives
he's a Goku ass nigga when Super
Right.
Saiyan. Super Saiyan 4.
That's flair. That gives niggas something to hold on to. Pause.
Yeah, but see, in a way, performances give you something to hold on to. Pause.
No, that's listen. Boxing is
These
always
niggas ain't having in a way type performances like that. Like, okay, Bam.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like Bam is one of these niggas who, like, his performances speak higher than his personality. Like, guys like him and Boots, they could get away with being
Bam's fights speak for themselves.
Yeah, niggas like that, they could get away with that. But if you're a dude who's decisioning guys and not having great fights, but not looking like, if you're like an Oscar Valdez nigga, then yeah, you need more of a personality.
Yeah, or like Hitchens. I mean, Hitchens is a guy that has a pretty good personality, but he don't get the knockout. He don't,
like for example, if Fury was a fighter with no personality, niggas wouldn't pay attention to him like that.
Yeah,
am I right?
Like,
if he was just one of them UK niggas that was just technical, shifty, whatever, niggas would just think of him as a random nigga.
His personality, but also his story with the whole almost 500 pounds.
Exactly, all that shit gives somebody something to hold on to.
The UFC
other than the boxing.
Cats love that shit. The UFC fans will definitely choosing him or Wilder.
Right, it gives you something to hold on to. When Broner was in his prime, going crazy in the strip club, throwing money, shooting dice, it gave niggas something to hold on to. It was like, yeah, he can fight, and he still be doing the shit we do.
Who's more popular, Broner back then or Tank right now? Tank, right, bro?
Broner by a million, nigga.
And you gotta remember, like, social media was big back then, but not as big as it is now. And Broner, like like I said the last time, boxing is bigger now, but the stars back then were bigger. Yeah.
Because social media
is a perfect example of that.
They weren't
accessible. You don't even don't watch boxing. Broner had people don't watch boxing or know even anything about sports saying, hey, did you see that guy wilding out in Breakfast Club or some shit? You know what I'm saying?
Eating some
stayed on World Star.
Niggas was like eating stripper pussy and having
sex.
He
was on World Star every week.
Every week, yeah.
And for the most random shit, I remember this nigga Broner was at the DMV and he got tired of waiting, so he started offering money to people if he could take their spot in line. And like niggas was clowning him because he didn't want to offer no real money until he finally, I think he got somebody and it was like $200.
What was he offering? Damn.
He was offering like 100 for like a minute, and it's like this line was long as fuck, bro, and nobody was moving. Like niggas is like, fuck that. I can use $100, but this line is longer than a motherfucker. Like, god damn. But it's just that type of fuckery.
And on top of that too, like it all translated to actual ratings. Like, dude managed to get a monster rating fighting on fucking Spike TV on a Friday night. Like a ridiculous ass rating that rivaled HBO's rating. Like, and that was the type of shit that was like, okay, dude is illegitimate if you're actually able to get people to watch you on Spike fucking TV.
Because those was the times when niggas was having cookouts, niggas was having parties and throwing on fights in the middle of that shit.
And Floyd was kind of falling off, so he kind of like everybody thought he had the mantle, right?
Yeah, and he had the Floyd affiliation and all, and he wasn't. And unlike Tank, he wasn't beefing with Floyd like that. Tank doesn't take. Tank don't fuck with Floyd like on that type of level. That's
especially nowadays,
Yeah, so it's like, Tank has a little bit of ways to go to catch up to what Broner was. The only thing that Tank has for him is he's undefeated, but he hasn't fought Broner's competition. So it's but you can't tell certain people that though. They don't want to hear that. But yeah, I was just Lukey's comments. I just feel big name fighters would give guys like Maritella, Arnold Barboza Jr. chances. Yeah, I know we've talked about Barboza a lot, on here. Like I said,
Peter Knight coming up against. It's a good fight him versus Ramirez, but Barboza is just so. I don't want to use the word boring, but in and out the ring. I mean, I like
somebody should have beat him already. Now somebody should have should have fought him already.
Yeah.
This Ramirez fight feels like it's like 3 years.
Should have been on Top Rank 4 years ago.
Yeah, like we're just now getting this fight, and it's like.
Yeah, like I said, I like Barboza as a fighter, but I get it. Like, I mean, Barboza, I mean, he has a brutal knockout of Mike Alvarado, and then he ended Alex Saucedo's career in a brutal.
But ever
fight.
since the Saucedo fight, he's been like, every time I see him fight, it goes to decision, and he's just kind of boring. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I mean, Saucedo ended his own career with his reckless style. So
I said, but Barboza doesn't punch that hard, so it's like
and he has no personality.
Punches a lot.
He got no personality. That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
remember when he was trying to get a Teal fight, and Teal was just basically ignoring him, like for like 3, just like not even paying him no mind at all.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, what you said is all the more reason why I said what I said. Saucedo ended his own career.
And that's the thing too. Like I said, Top Rank had his favorites. That situation, Teal was the favorite. Barboza wasn't the favorite. They were keeping, like, Barboza was like almost like a placeholder for them. Like,
yeah.
He didn't. It's like the way he was treated is the way Matchroom treated Andre. Like, they never got their big fight over there. They got fights, but never the fight.
I mean, Andre did have a fight, but unfortunately, dude popped dirty, and then whereas Barboza never even got to that type of level with Top Rank.
But then it's like, damn, then it's like, so if you have that one opportunity and then it's their fault, you never get that person that opportunity again. But the nigga who popped ends up getting the fucking opportunity.
But you know who Barboza.
Come on, like that's the racism shit I'm talking about.
But y'all know who right now is on Top Rank that reminds me of Barboza now, back in the day, 3 years ago. Pat, who Rodolfo Delgado is, right?
Yeah.
Similar. Like, he's a dude that is being the guys he should be moving up, but it's kind of boring. He don't speak English in his case. I'm just saying similar. I just feel like there's certain guys that. Unfortunately, it's not, see how you do on Golden Boy, because Top Rank don't care about you enough. You're not going to get the spot you need to break over, I feel like, break through.
Yeah, but